Kingsford Smith International Airport, or Sydney Airport, is located near beautiful Botany Bay in the suburb of Mascot and about 8 kilometres south of the city centre. This is one of the busiest airports in Australia, with the ability to receive more than 26 million passengers a year, even 68 million in 2020. Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport, SYD. Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport, SYD, is the busiest airport in Australia and is located in the Mascot suburb of Sydney, next to Botany Bay. The area was initially used for developing an aircraft manufacturing company in 1919. The former pasture land was then acquired by the government in 1923 and the first regular flights began in 1924. The two gravel runways were paved during the 1960s and work began on a new international terminal which was eventually completed in 1970 and opened by Queen Elizabeth II. As the airport grew during the 80s and 90s, it was realized that having two intersecting runways was severely impeding the volume of passengers that the airport could handle. In the face of much controversy, a third runway was devised and eventually completed in 1994. A curfew was later introduced to limit the amount of noise pollution in the nearby suburbs caused by aircraft movements. Plans are now in place to construct a second airport to serve Sydney's ever-growing population. Sydney Airport shopping and restaurants. Sydney Airport has a variety of shops, restaurants and cafes. Baggage storage and currency exchange are available at all terminals, and you will find Australia Post at T1 and T3. Find out more about shopping at Sydney Airport. It is located on the northern shores of Botany Bay in the suburb of Mascot. Find out more. International flights. More than 50 airlines fly in and out of Sydney Airport, with daily flights linking Sydney to key destinations around the world. The International Terminal, T1, handles all international flights. Check your ticket for your itinerary and flight numbers before travelling. Recommended check-in times are no later than 2 hours before your departure. Customs queues may delay your exit by up to half an hour. Check what you can and cannot bring into Australia on the Australia Border Force website. Domestic flights. From Domestic Terminal 2, T2, the largest domestic terminal, it is possible to fly from Sydney to many regional NSW airports, as well as to other Australian states. Airlines using this terminal include Rex, Jetstar, Virgin Australia, Fly Pelican and Link Airways. Domestic Terminal 3, T3, handles Qantas and QantasLink domestic flights. Getting between the T1 International and T2, T3 domestic terminals are located a short ride away from each other. There are several ways you can transfer between the terminals, depending on your flight details and how much time you have to make your connection. Among the options is the Terminal Transfer Bus, a complimentary shuttle bus. It runs every 15 minutes between 5:30 and 21:30. The trip takes 10 minutes. Be aware that it is not possible to walk between the domestic and international terminals. Getting to and from Sydney Airport. Sydney Airport is about 9 kilometres from the city centre and easily accessible by train, bus or car. Train. Trains depart approximately every 10 minutes from stations in the airport's domestic and international terminals. It takes 8 minutes to reach Central Station and 17 minutes to reach Circular Quay from the domestic station. You can use an Opal card, available to purchase at the station, or a contactless Amex, Visa or MasterCard, to pay for travel. A station access fee applies on top of the train fare. Find out more about Sydney Airport trains and fares. Bus. Public buses depart from bus stops outside T1 and T3, but not T2. Route 350 operates between Bondi Junction and Sydney Airport. Sydney Airport Shuttle. Shuttle bus and limousine services are available to and from the city. You can make reservations at information desks in the arrivals halls at T1 and T2 or online prior to your arrival. Car. Driving from the CBD to the airport takes about 25 minutes in light traffic. Short and long stay parking is available at both terminals and is generally cheaper if pre-booked. Valet and accessible parking is also available. There are various passenger pickup zones. For details, check out Sydney Airport's website. Taxi and ride share. Taxis are available from organised taxi ranks directly outside the terminals. Rideshare services including Uber and Ola pickup from the priority pickup areas. Rental cars. Rental cars are available at all terminals from the following companies: Avis Car Rental, Budget Car Rentals, Enterprise, Europcar, Hertz Car Rental, Sixt, Thrifty Car Rentals.